reaction. Hello everyone. I got a little supply drop opening. Granted, this day and age, I don't think a lot of people like to do all this supply drop business, but if I remember right, I only had like 5 of them or more. And no, I have probably only spent like $20 during the winter siege for some, and that's pretty much all I spent, just to see what happened. But apparently this is like between the winter siege and the resistance event, so I wasn't spending any more. It's been so long since I've seen this clip. Epic. Oh yeah, it's when I got the little biscuit epic M1 carbine variant. As you can see, I'm probably gonna get a lot of duplicates. Yeah, I had this little thought of how developers can possibly improve the supply drop system if they're going to keep it in. They should try putting the supply drops like randomly in the campaign itself. And by putting them in the campaign, you will be playing the campaign and you can collect the supply drops just by like pressing X or running over it for free. And then you can have people more, you know, playing the campaign more often instead of just that one and done deal or chasing achievements. Oh, yeah. That's one of my cornerstone. That's one of my favorite infantry outfits. I was never a big fan of the old guard. Trying to see if I had any more new stuff. Yeah, there's my carbine. Just taking a look at some of the newer stuff. Some of the special helmets I got. The turtle, aka the helmet from World War I. Yeah, if you get a more updated version of World War II, you're going to notice that there are calling cards that have little gold borders around them, but they're just copies of previous calling cards you got. Some of them, which I do believe are a massive waste. We do not need, us as players do not need multiple copies of the same calling card, even if they got a shiny gold border around it. We don't need that. Mostly as players, we want our... If they're going to give us new weapons, we want the weapons. Hell, even depending on how the designs of the uniforms, if they match the events, we want those too. Calling cards... Pistol grips, that's a big waste. We don't need pistol grips at all. I'm like, the only way we see them is unless you put them on the gun, and then you inspect your pistol. I'm like, ooh, ah. That's just a waste of space. And there was another idea I had floating around, and that about how they can improve the supply drop system is that you keep the drop rates the same for the free to play supply drops, the ones you get through like contracts and gifts. Sometimes you can get some from like if you link your account, Call of Duty account with like Amazon. What is it? Amazon? No, Twitch Prime. Another account. You'll get some like once every so often, like about once a month or something like that, in your mailbox if you have your accounts linked. But if you keep your free-to-play supply drops like that, and keep the drop rates pretty much the same for when you get your items, but you have the those free-to-play ones duped protected, and then you have the ones you can get by paying your supply drops. You can have those not dupe protected, but the drop rate's a little higher for like legendaries and epics and heroics. That way it'll balance it out. Yeah, you're shelling out money, but there's no guarantee the stuff you'll get is dupe protected. So you may get the same thing, but you're shelling out money while playing the game through like your contracts and stuff. Yeah, you might not. The chances for you getting like a heroic or epic item are lower, but you won't get, if you complete like an entire set or get everything else currently in the game, you won't be getting dupes that way. You know, just a thought. If you like this idea, put it up to make sure Sledgehammer sees this video. See if they can revamp supply drop system that way. Or whatever future Call of Duty developer, Treyarch, Infinity Ward, whatever. Just a thought. Because we all know that recently Treyarch put up the official announcement for the next Call of Duty game later this year as Black Ops 4. And they're probably going to bring a remaster of World at War, which was one of my favorite games. And what they could do, just a thought, if they do bring back a remaster of World at War, is let us earn supply drops in the campaign with the campaign scoring. You know, yeah, like we get a certain campaign score, you get a supply drop. Like you get like 10,000, you get like 1,000 points or more, you get like a normal supply drop. Then you go higher, you get like higher increments the more you play the campaign. Like the higher point level go, you get like 5,000 points or more. You get like a rare, get like 10,000, get like an epic, something like that. Because I loved playing I loved playing that campaign scoring feature from World at War. If you haven't played the original, they had it so you have 4-player co-op on the, which is either competitive and cooperative. So you can play the campaign with your friends. We had told you can revive them or not, but anyway. So it appears we're coming to the end of the video. And yeah, that is it.